what's up? Red Panda Anthem. Red Panda, what's good?
Foreclosures. 700%. Is that an accurate number?
Year over year. I want you guys to go Google the article. So I think the housing market is going to crash for the next 5 years? No. Do I think it will be as bad as 08? No. But levels are coming down. Like I told you guys last week, the guidelines for what you need for investment properties are changing, for first home buyers are changing. It's lining up to look like what 2007 and 2008 did. The market was too hot. Austin, LA, New York, of course, Miami's on fire right now. But we are going to see a correction. The real estate market is usually the last market that adjusts. So please keep your eye on that. But if foreclosures are up that much, a patient real estate investor is going to be able to seize some amazing opportunities. But I mean, when you have people that are offering $70,000 above asking price, is that no different than Zoom being $400 at one point, or Rivian, Lucid? Like, the parallels are there, and you're going to have a growth sector in every asset class, and then you're going to have like a fundamentals based or value based sector in every economy. You got to be careful though. This reminds me, and for everyone who's in real estate, if you have properties, you can chime in and give me your thoughts in the chat. But if foreclosures, and I heard the interview that Matt did with the brother, and I know Facebook is building there, Google is doing more, but nevertheless, over the next year and a half, prices in Austin are going to slide down. Like, I have no bias towards real estate or stocks. My job is just to give you guys the truth. We have to be careful, and we have to begin practicing how to buy at great prices. And at InvestFest, I will show you a simple method of how you can use charting to know where to buy your houses with Fibonacci. So come Sunday, bring your family, hide your wife, hide your kids, bring your family. Not that I'm going, it's just a joke. I'm not going to do nothing with your wife. Ian had changed, y'all. When he first got on, he had on them glasses. He was so humble. Now he didn't change. These are just jokes. I'm working on my little comedy routine. That's all.
Yes, man. Shout out to all the rappers, man. I like rappers, man. I lose my patience after a while, man. Y'all doing all this. Y'all begging to get in billionaires' presents, and y'all.
That's goofy. I hate that.
Y'all dancing and sliding, doing an electric slide. It's so weird.
Yeah, they're living and get out. Well, what you think of Meek leaving Rock Nation after 10 years?
I'm not fully abreast on the situation, so I don't really want to comment on that. But I like Meek Mill's music. I like his criminal justice reform situation that he's doing. I just think that it's just weird to me that all of these rappers just want to just hang around billionaires. Like, it's one thing to hang around billionaires and get information and be friends. That makes complete sense. Like, but it's like certain ways you do it. Like, you see Nas with Andreessen Horowitz. It's not in no clown, like he's like his little son. Like, they actually doing business and they behind the scenes. Like, when you start seeing these videos and these rappers is doing all kinds of weird behavior, it's weird. Yeah. And it's something that is just very strange.
Yeah. We had this conversation the other day. Like, it feels like that Eddie Murphy and Trading Places, right? Like, if you're going to be around these people of this caliber and you're learning, then we come from the place where as soon as we learn, we got to teach. And so if you're around them, what have you learned that you can give back to our community rather than just the music that you're talking about? Or are we going to hear it in the music that you're putting out? And I haven't heard it yet. Like, I hear people saying they want to do this.
You're never going to hear it though.
Right. And so that's the thing. So, like, if you're going to philant or around the place with them, it's like, all right, cool. But what are we learning? And what are you learning? I ain't bigger than us learning.
And it's weird that
what are they learning?
It's weird that the billionaires want to just hang out with them, or it's just a weird dynamic. Like,
why is it weird?
Because it looks very strange. Like, if you for the culture, you should embrace all aspects of the culture. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
who said the billionaires was in it for the culture?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
They're in it for the look on social media because it's a good deal.
You in it to raise your valuation because it obviously has helped other people raise their valuations when you start to hang around rappers, and now it makes you cool and now you're a social figure. But it's a weird dynamic that's extremely awkward to witness.
But if they're doing the same thing Betha did to Favi, is even swap is no swindle, right? It's the same thing. So if they can use Meek to get more clout and get cool points with their kids and go work certain deals in the urban market, and Meek doesn't have the information to know that they're going to get $22 million off the deal, and then meanwhile they beg to go buy Hovercraft presents. If he doesn't know, isn't that the same thing as the Mace and Fabio thing?
Well, it's not even just Meek. Shout out to Meek. It's not, because it's a variety of different people, but I think the Mace thing is different because he wasn't hanging around with Fabio. A lot of people didn't even know he was signed to him. Mm-hmm. He never used it to boost his own social clout. He stayed out the way, to his credit.
But he was trying to do the same thing to Fabio that he said Diddy was doing to him.
Allegedly. There's always two sides to this.
That's why I'm like, don't cry. Like, you can't be a robber and then get shot and cry about getting shot when you're a robber.
No, you can't. There's no, you can't. You can't do that.
This that Red Panda Anthem. Ian, what's up? This that Red Panda Anthem. Red Panda, what's good?